Hey, how's it going? My name is jackiefishhh and welcome back to some more Total War Arena. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and be playing some tier 4 war dogs. This unit is very interesting. They're not really a unit I play too often. They're in a really weird spot right now where I feel like they're quite underpowered, and they kind of got like nerfed into the ground previously when they were really strong, and they've kind of almost just been forgotten about more than anything else. But I feel like a few quality of life changes, which we'll talk about in this video, will make them really good again. You don't have to necessarily buff all of their stats and stuff and make them do a ton of damage. Just kind of allow them with some extra good bonuses, and I think that would really help out the unit. Hopefully we do get to see some changes to war dogs at some point in the future. We're also going to be playing Vercingetorix. Now, Arminius is probably better for war dogs. The infiltrate can do some nasty things along with that momentum, just making you so much faster. So let's go ahead and just jump into a game, and then we will see what they're made of. Okay, here we go. We are on Thermopylae right now, which is a pretty decent map for war dogs, honestly. There's a lot of areas you can go and control. As being barbarians, you do get bonuses for the handlers, and I assume for the war dogs getting an additional bonus in the woods, but I honestly don't know. And that's one of the things I think which would really make war dogs that little bit stronger, is if you gave additional buff to the war dogs themselves. So maybe being in the woods, or for a certain, doing something, maybe whether it is being in the woods or along a road so they can get some extra speed. I think, kind of confining them to a certain part of the maps and encouraging them to fit a certain role would be really nice for them. I think at the moment what we're going to do though is go after this watchtower. You can use the dogs easily to go ahead and deny enemy infantry from taking it. Now you have to be very careful, because you do die extremely quickly to range, and once your dogs are dead you lose a huge amount of your attacking power. So trying to keep them alive is very vital when playing dogs, I've found. Not that I play them too often, so don't take my word for it. And it does look like the enemy forces, doesn't look like the enemy do have as many missiles. At least we only have one unit of missiles, so I can't imagine they have an absolute ton. Matchmaking normally likes to, or at least tends to give you kind of similar army comps at least, so that if your side does have a ton of range, their side will have a ton of range as well to compensate. Now that's not always the case, but hopefully it is in this game, because besides range and shield bash, like from Leonidas, war dogs are pretty deadly, as Roman infantry have a pretty hard job at these lower tiers of dealing with them until they get vengeance. And once they get vengeance, they do a lot better. But until that point, you can really dominate the battlefield, especially when there's goddamn 6 of us here. Man, we got 6 units of war dogs clumped up. Goddamn, we'd be in artillery's wet dream right now, or at least a tier 5 Kanani's wet dream. She could probably kill us all. Oh, and this is my wet dream. Okay, that artillery there's a little bit scary, but these tier 3 infantry I want. So I'm just going to send out all my dogs straight away, and I'm just going to sit back here in the woods out of the way and just let my war dogs go to town, hopefully, on these tier 3 infantry. The tier 3 infantry shouldn't stand a chance. They should be eaten alive. That peeler throw is an extremely smart move. It's going to take out a few of the dogs as they come flying in. And we'll pop our incentives as well. I mean, he did a pretty good job there of popping off, but our dogs with the incentives should start ripping these guys apart. Now, maybe I'm mistaken, but we should win this, if I'm not crazy. Against tier 3s, I mean, this is a learning curve for me as well. We're going to move up as well to help this out. We can scorched earth behind them as well, which I think would be a really good move, so let's do that. So this is one of the things I think dogs should be able to do. Dogs really should be able to give vision of the units themselves. I feel like not giving vision really does let the dogs down. God damn it, I have to run away here. This is really bad. I'm gonna be really dumb here sending 2 units. Because one of the things you have to be very careful of with your units is obviously you don't get vision with your guys. So you have to make sure your handlers are pretty deadly. So I'm going to try and burn these guys behind, and then try and get the hell out of here. Bring these guys in. Okay, I have to be very careful though. If I can avoid this fight, I will. Yeah, my dogs just... I didn't realize the dogs are this bad at the low tiers. I guess on a head-on fight, they're not as great, and they're much better on that morale damage. Let's bring everyone back. I mean, we did okay. We got 1,200 points of aggression, but I feel like maybe we could have done a lot more than we did. This fight, however, we can definitely win this. We can rout these Romans very quickly. They're leaving their flanks exposed, and I guess that's just a learning curve. As I said, I'm not really a very big Roman player. I mean, a very big war dog player, so I guess this time we've learned not to really do it from the front. In the old patches, you literally could just charge Romans from the front. So one of the things I think could be really useful for War Dogs and kind of encourage a certain set of playstyle is going ahead and giving them more morale shock damage from flanks. They've gone ahead and really emphasized that, I believe, with the new premium dog unit, or the premium barbarian unit. But I feel like if you just went ahead and gave the barbarians maybe that, or the barbarian war dogs themselves, maybe a little bit more damage on the charge, then I really feel like, you know, them war dogs would be so much more effective, because there'd be more of that flanking force rather, and it would definitely encourage that as well, rather than do what I just did when I just charged in. As I just assumed, you know, oh, war dogs will win from the front, you know, whereas if I knew they had that greater flanking damage, I'd be more inclined to do that and look for the flanks. I think that's a great way to kind of encourage players, especially new players, to go ahead and pick up these strats and kind of learn what your unit should be used for. I feel like it's the same with Falksmen as well. There's not really a clear-cut way of how Falksmen should be used. So we've lost all our dogs now, if I'm not mistaken. Besides a couple, we've got like they're not really going to do much. And we have to be really careful. We can't really engage these javelins. We do have cavalry moving in, so I might try and make my position known so that the cavalry can charge them. And we'll send out our war dogs as well. Maybe they can catch them. We don't really have many left. Want to obviously make sure we spread out as well. Come in here and help out. We do have that Scorched Earth as well, so that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to go as Vercingetorix, is because you can use that Scorched Earth really effectively to burn, you know, the positions away. Especially with War Dogs as well, you can kind of set a position down with your War Dogs to be held, and then send out the dogs to do the dirty work. Oh, so much damage. Let's get out of here, though, because I assume this is a Miltiades. No, that is a Leonidas. Well, I mean, luckily for us, we don't have any more. We don't have any more dogs for Leonidas to shield bash, so we're okay for now. Greek cavalry coming in. Let's go ahead and push on this position. Oh, they're going to kill them, but that's a huge amount of damage there from the javelins. It's crazy. Javelins are so strong at the moment. Like, to an extent they should be, but I feel like their damage is just crazy. Especially at these lower tiers as well. They can just incinerate anything. You know, and if you're playing in a smart team, it's almost impossible to get to them as well. So do we have any dogs left out of interest? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. No dogs left whatsoever. So now we just kind of result to being a flanking force. Someone to kill their men at the backs with our rear charges, and then obviously using our Scorched Earth as well. Scorched Earth comes back for everyone in 27 seconds. We've got that 2000 aggression as well. I'm happy with that performance. And I believe this will be my first win of the day on good old Versi, and it is 300 times experience as well. I kind of want to go grab this base cap, honestly, because it does look like we're going to win. It's a little bit boring, but we can use our Scorched Earth as well to do it. And we know this is the Leonidas as well, so he's going to be slow. The Miltiades, I probably would have already been dead by now, but I kind of knew that he wasn't a Miltiades. Obviously, we saw him earlier. We clicked on him. We had a look. There's something that I would love to have, because they're adding in a ton of really cool stuff in the new patch, guys. A really nice desert map, which is amazing. I love the look of it. I'll probably do a video on that on tomorrow, maybe. They're also adding in like a bunch of really cool strike systems, where every like 10 seconds you have an auto attack you can pop off, and you can counter the enemy's auto attack by you doing your whilst they charge up. It's just like a really cool fighting mechanic for like melee infantry mainly. You know, spear infantry have it. Very much everyone has one, but I think it's more important for infantry. And it's just a really cool like an ability. It starts off just here, like in the C ability. For Romans, I think for a lot of them they have stab at the early ranks, and they've added in a ton of new animations as well, which is awesome. The game itself looks really beautiful in the next patch, which hopefully will come out in the next couple of weeks. I'm really looking forward to the new patch. It's going to be really special, I think, and take the game to a whole new level. So I am definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, the strike system is really cool. I'll have to make a video on it. It's just really hard because you can jump on the PTS right now and play it, but there's just not many people playing the PTS, so you barely ever find any games. I might try over the weekend to get some people together and see if we can. Maybe I'll try and get some of the Zeus clan on and we can jump in on a game. So we're getting some nice experience. Time to abuse the base cap mechanic for more points. Little bit snide, but hey, it's my first win of the day. I want to get as many points as possible. If this wasn't my first win of the day, I probably wouldn't do it, but because it is, I want to, you know, obviously get a good score on Vercingetorix, so I get a lot more points, a lot more silver, a lot more XP. So overall, that's a pretty good game. I mean, our dogs, we found out, can't take on Roman infantry from the front, really, without support. Granted, they didn't have any support whatsoever. I definitely could have done more to probably aid them. So next time we know, we probably need to use our handlers more effectively in tangent with our war dogs. And we will queue up one more time as well for more combat. So expect another video this battle. God, our archers are about to get smashed by Greek cavalry. I can see it from all the way over here. Okay, cool. I'm done doing that now. We'll just queue up. You also get an extra 600 points for capping the enemy base with your units inside the cap. So it's always a good idea, if you can, to get inside the cap point. Because as you can see, we'll get another 600 points right here. There you go, 600 points. Now, that's not a bad daily for tier 4s. I'm expecting quite a decent amount of experience. There we go. We came first as well. Nice. So let's see, how much XP did we get there for our daily? 200% win. I'm gonna look. I'm licking my lips for this. It should be good. I'm pretty sure it was my daily as well at 300 times experience, if I'm not mistaken. Once it obviously realizes, so you can see, yeah, it is right there. You can see, very nice. So that's a bonus. So it's original 100%, which is your normal commander bonus. Whoa, that was juicy. 3,500 for just one battle at tier 4 as well. At tier 4, that is really good. With 1,200 free experience as well. Not too bad. We definitely could have done better there as well. You know, that's basically a third of a tier 5 unit, which is not bad. I might continue to level up war dogs, or I might just convert this over. But anyway, let's just queue up again, make sure we have our consumables. I'm taking the incentive one as well, as it does give some nice bonuses to the war dogs, allows them to chomp away at the enemy infantry. But yeah, damn, I'm happy with that first win of the day. I posted on Twitter, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure to do so. The link will be down below in the description. I posted on Twitter a screenshot of my tier 10 first win of the day. I think I ended up getting something like 5,500, maybe 6,000 XP for my win, and it was filthy. A lot of lovely XP. So, for Motherboard again, they have said that they are trying to make him the next patch as well. Playing on the same map more than 2 or 3 times is going to be a lot less likely, which is great, because I feel like you can definitely get a bit sick of the maps if you constantly keep playing Motherboard like 4 times in a row. Now, granted, before tier 5, there's a lot less maps. As soon as you hit tier 5, I believe you get access to Passage of Augustus, which is a really good map, like one of my favorite maps, I think. You get access to the new map is tier 5+, and there's also a bunch of other ones which I believe are also around there. So again, we'll go through the woods with our war dogs, try and get some stuff done. Probably, I was going to go down there actually at 7, but that's fine. Let's just set up our battle lines and get ready to push on that flag. Because this flag does definitely help you out a ton in the battle. It gives you vision of pretty much this entire area right here, so you can take control of this entire woodland, and you normally end up seeing in the middle anyway, because the middle does always, you know, one soldier standing like here will go ahead and give you vision of everything down here pretty much. So you don't almost need vision, or you don't need to almost push there. But over in this flag point, taking control of this, you would not have any idea what it would be over here unless you had that watchtower. So it's a really good thing to pick up. And it also gives you some vision of some stuff up here as well. So if anyone's trying to be a bit sneaky and come around this area, that watchtower does actually show the enemy. So this is the thing, like, I wish dogs would give vision, because I think that would help them out so much. But, because like right now, I want to send my dogs off here to stop them from capping this watchtower if any cav tries. But I also don't want to just run into a bunch of archers or something. Oh god, they've been slaughtered up there. Yeah, I also just don't want to run into like a bunch of archers or a bunch of like Leonidas infantry, which is just going to kill me. Because they do offer you, it shows you when they attack and stuff. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense why you don't have vision. I mean, imagine because it's like a weird model system. Okay, so there's some war dogs down there, some infantry. We can definitely push this. We have a lot of dudes up here. Let's bring back our war dogs. We can push this. There's 2 clan members there, but that's fine. If the Romans go down and I come around the flank, We can easily take control. It's just whether or not he will. And the artillery as well should be shooting this area. It's perfect. And he should go down as well. And I'll send my war dogs. Yeah, this is going to be great. I'm going to leave my general here and send these guys down and around. I don't necessarily need my units here as well. I just obviously want to be careful. But the artillery should be focusing down these war dogs. They'll rip through their HP bars if they can find a good hit. There's some archers over there again. We kind of want to stay away from archers. Our main goal is almost taking out infantry. Oh, nice though. If he comes round here though, and I come in there, we'll kill these guys so quickly. Come on, come round, come round. Dude, what are you doing? Come in. He just needs to come round. And then we got these guys. We've got like a beautiful pincer movement right here. We'll then have my war dogs here to hit off here. Into the flank as well. And that's kind of where these guys really do benefit from. Is coming in from the flanks. Now the enemy war dogs are coming in. I imagine this isn't going to be a good thing for me. Let's pop off our ability as well. I don't know. More infantry should be coming in though. Come on, dudes. Push, 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 push. Yeah, I can't imagine this is going to be a good fight for me. We are heavily outnumbered. More infantry coming in as well. So let's just try and get out of this fight. Use our speed to avoid the enemy. Yeah, we're losing so many war dogs pulling out of there. My team really should have pushed in to help out, but that's fine. We've still got this position though, and we've done some okay damage. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting I'm playing goddamn Vercingetorix. We should have used our Scorched Earth there instead of just sitting around. It's going to be a lot of damage off there. Just some nice chip damage, and obviously we still have our war dogs as well. I kind of want to keep hold of this watchtower for now though, so I might send up one of my weaker units to do that. And we can obviously use our war dogs here to help out. The nice thing is here we can use our war dogs to help. I mean, this is something as well. I need to play war dogs more. I could have just done that, and the war dogs could have helped us out in that fight. So we sent our war dogs in, but we've sent these guys up here to take over that. And they should come flying into the back here, yeah. So this is just something, you know, the more you play war dogs, the more you'll understand them, and I'll be able to do that much, much quicker. There you go. The war dogs come flying into the back. We'll pop our incentive as well. I haven't got our Scorched Earth back yet, but now I can move this unit down around the back. And the dogs should be ripping these guys apart with the help of the infantry. Yeah, they're doing a good job there. And we might as well send in our handlers as well, just to help out with the morale damage. Battle is going pretty well in our favor as well, which is always nice when your team is on point as well, not just getting slaughtered. Okay, let's select all of these guys back, and I guess let's make a push up to their base. I'll keep Vision right here because it does look like the team's got that, but I'll keep Vision right there, and we'll bring back these dogs as well. There's not really a lot of them left. Yeah, hardly any. There's like, what, 2 dogs left. This is really my strengthiest unit. And we've got, what, 16 left here, yeah, so we might as well send these bad boys out. And we'll see what we can get done in the base. Again, I guess, oh, maybe no, we should go back to our base, right? Oh, yeah, definitely go back to our base. I do not want to be capped, so we're going to push our way back. Cavalry as well, we do a pretty good job at as well. Now, this is annoying because obviously I want to be aggressive. I want to push on the enemy base. I want to take their base and get loads of points. But, you know, sometimes for the greater good, you have to just go back and try your best. Also, why does Vercingetorix have, like, 2 swords? Surely he'd be using the other sword if he could. I guess not. But, yeah, definitely we make our way back to base. And I'll tell my team as well. Sorry, that typing's really loud. My mic, I'm in a little bit of a different position setup, so my mic's a little bit closer. But yeah, base does definitely need help. This artillery still isn't shooting as well. It could still be doing damage. Maybe not, actually. We definitely could try and pack it up, maybe. Just drop artillery and get them out of here if I can. They're attacking our base as well. Nice. The team is coming back, which is always nice when, you know, you say it and then someone does go ahead and start making their way back. Whenever the team play kicks in, it's always beautiful. But we are heading back, and one of the really good things about dogs is they're great at decapping and they're great at capping. You can go ahead and stick the dog unit outside the cap base whilst you are personally capping, and they'll pretty much tie up any units that try and stop you. Also, you can just do this, send off 1 dog or 2 dogs as they bravely go forward, and they'll hopefully decap the enemy by doing damage. So, you know, dogs are definitely a great offensive and defensive capping force. We have more of them up here as well. This is a Leonidas though, so ideally I don't want to fight him. You know, I don't want to do anything crazy. We just want to make sure he doesn't decap, because we are winning the battle as well, so there's no point, you know, throwing my men away foolishly. Just make sure we have everyone up here. Wait, if he shield bashes, I'll send my dogs in immediately. We're also in his flank though, so I kind of want to. But no, we'll get togged onto that unit. Oh, some nice dogs, some nice cavalry there. Let's send up the dogs there. They should lock onto that cavalry unit and probably catch them. Yeah, definitely catch them if they stay down there. Dogs do pretty good against cavalry, much like you imagine they would. Try and dodge out this charge. Oh, he doesn't even have a charge. Okay, perfect. We'll just fight that then. The artillery is up and operational again. Perfect. I want to get some of these decap points though, because it definitely... Oh my god, I'm so bad. I keep on forgetting I'm playing Vercingetorix, and I could have just scorched earth these guys. Playing these harder commanders is too much for me. Why can't I just sit back and play my Roman legionaries and have to press one button and get a ton of points, you know? So much easier. We're going to do something naughty here. Put that behind him, and then put my dogs forward. So he either fights my dogs there or gets burnt alive. Look, he's trying to run away there. What are the dogs doing? Oh my god. Sending our infantry. We're about to win, and I wanted to give it decap points, so let's just push in here. Yeah, like I don't even care if we're going to get slaughtered here. We're just holding these guys in place for our cavalry to come in. Along with the dogs as well. We should be able to make quick work of these guys. Make sure we apply all the flanks we can. And again, another 5,000 point game as well. Pretty good shows on these War Dogs. Maybe not the best gameplay, as there's a ton of stuff I could have done in these battles. But overall, I'm happy with that. You know, I'm not a dog expert. I barely play Barbarians as well. So stuff like, awful stuff like that, like forgetting to put down Scorched Earth there is really, really bad for me. Even for a normal win, 1,000 experience isn't too bad, I guess. You know, especially as, you know, we're already at 6,000 points and we've played like 2-3 games on them. I maybe played a game to warm up, and, you know, we're already halfway to the next tier, which is pretty naughty indeed. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. I'd really, really appreciate it if you could. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.